Mr. Loupos, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Good, where's your bike?
Not here, it's in a limousine on the way here. A driver from Paris is actually driving here all the way to Montpellier with my bike. I don't know why, but that's just what American did, so thank you, American.
So you're thanking them for bringing you your bike, but they also lost it.
I'm thanking American, for bringing my bike in a limousine, but I'm also going to say, screw you, American, for losing my bike and making me 2 days behind, and also cancelling my flights, rerouting me and making me lose my bags.
And you missed practice.
And I missed practice. So, take it each with a grain of salt. Bad things come in threes, and we're gonna have a good week this week.
So your bike gets here today, so you get to practice tomorrow?
Yeah, we're gonna practice tomorrow at 2, and then fill the course out. It looks pretty similar to every other FISE course, so it's gonna. It's not like I'm missing out on anything, so I'm just excited for the good times and go out and ride and, get ready for Friday for qualifying, and then Sunday, let's do it, try and do it again.
So you're coming off a couple big wins this year. You won FISE in Saudi Arabia and then the UCI World Cup in Hiroshima. This is the next one of those.
Yeah.
What did you change this year? It just seems like all of a sudden it's all coming together. You had some wins in there, but it was never this consistent. What's different now?
To me, I'm riding for a purpose, Like before, I wasn't riding, I wasn't fully into it. I was half-assing my career until this point in time, and now that I have pretty much the perfect recipe, and I've got, everything figured out from riding and training, and, I got everything worked out. I've got a great support group. I've got great people behind me, and I have the best friends that are, that want to work for goals just like I do, and when you're surrounded by that, you're just going to end up being better. And, that's what I did. I changed my atmosphere, and I changed my preparation for everything. I changed my mindset, my goals, and my approach on everything is just different. I'm a whole different person than what I was last year. And I think that all just comes from, you've got to progress as a person before you progress as an athlete or a BMX rider. So that's pretty much what I changed, is nearly everything. So everything's good and everything's working fine, and 2019's off to an amazing start, and I want to continue this and keep it going for 2020.
You said you're riding with a purpose. By that, do you mean the Olympics, or do you mean something completely different?
I'm riding for life, to be honest. I ride every contest like it's my last. My purpose is just to be as close as I can to Dave Mirra, because he influenced me to be who I am today. And obviously no one can be like Dave, but I want to be as close as I possibly can to Dave, or be, someone I want to represent my sport as big as Michael Jordan did, and as big as Michael Phelps, and, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor. I want to be one of those main dudes that is, just as big as their sport, and I want to be that guy, and I believe I can. And it's a lot of responsibility for sure, but at the same time, it's a goal, and I love riding my bike, and I'm not riding to be famous. I'm not riding to, make a lot of money. I'm here because I love riding my bike, and it's all I know, and I want to influence people like Dave influenced me.
Well, Michael Jordan had a gambling problem. Michael Phelps likes smoking weed. Floyd Mayweather beats women, and Conor McGregor can't stay out of jail. So what's your problem?
My problem?
You said you want to be like these four guys that have well-documented problems.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't say that, that all happened after they were famous, so let's just see what happens if I get that far. You don't really lose your mind until you're on that level too, where you're just constantly under a microscope. So let's just see where we go with this.
I know plenty of broke people that lost their minds, Brandon.
I know a lot of rich people that still have their minds, and I know a few broke people that never had minds.
That's fair. I see you. You're still learning new tricks too. You have such a heavy trick list. Going back to that run in Hiroshima, where your run included you 1080 the box, the box, double flip, cash roll,
3 double whip the box backwards, and then a flip whip the spine. I was gonna flip double whip it, but I kind of got cold feet, and I'm like, I don't want to fuck this up this early, and just did a normal flip whip. And why work harder? Why work smarter when you can? Yeah, I'll word that again. Why work harder when you can work smarter? So I didn't really need the flip double whip that day, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I can save it for a rainy day. especially now that it's on the spine. And you know, everything else in the run came together really well, especially the 900 into the 5 flare, which, you know, I was riding towards the quarter after the look back, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty tired, and I knew there was, you know, there was that 1% that I would land it, 99% that I would crash it, because not only I'm tired, but I only did the 9 once on that quarter pipe in practice, and I landed on the metal toe and slipped feet. Like I hurt my ankles real bad on that 900 in practice, and I was coming towards the quarter pipe, and I was like 540 bar, but then that's the worst part to be in, is where you're like second guessing yourself for what you want to do, especially if you're in a run. In the run I was doing, I was just like, nah, let's not end it with a bang, you know, and sent the 900, and I landed it, and I was like, 5 flare, boom, landed 5 flare too. And that's a 5 flare is what I do at the end of my run anyway, because I can do it when I'm tired. But the 900 was like the hard part, not the 5 flare. And when I landed that run, I just proved myself wrong. I was just like, no, I can push through like doubt, and you know, that's what that run was all about, was just getting through, just doubting myself. I thought I was out when I crashed my first run. I was like, I'm not even going to make top 10 today. I'm probably going to get last. And when I dropped in for my second run, I pulled the 10 as soon as I landed, and I was like, it's over, let's go. And that's when I pulled through. And you know, it's the best feeling I've had today. I think that run beats my gold medal run at X Games, and I think that is definitely I think that accomplishing that run was the best thing I've done in my career as of yet, until better things to come. I think that it all comes through hard work, and that's like, you know, I've got nothing to lose now. And even though I'm in the points lead in the UCI, and you know, I've already won a lot of the events this year, I'm still coming in like, that's all in the past. That feels 10 years ago. I already feel like I'm that kid with the chip on my shoulder with something to prove, and I'm keeping that mentality until I want to quit riding.
What motivates you to still go out and try to learn new tricks when it seems like you could be spending this time and energy just kind of dialing in what you have? You already have huge tricks, but I see you still goofing around on the resi. I saw you doing quad whips the other day. There was some other stuff too, right? Wasn't there a couple other new things?
I learned a 360 Superman C-grab Indian air.
Okay, that's new for you?
That's real new for me. That's like a trick that I enjoy doing. That's like a trick I do, second trick of the day, third trick of the day. Is a 360 Super C. No,
is it just for fun? Learning
it is, yeah.
tricks?
I mean, it's just, that's why I ride bikes, is to push myself and progress. And, you know, I have fun doing all of this. So regardless if it's in a foam pit, on a resi, or on a FISE course, it's all fun to me, and I enjoy it. So, you know, I enjoy pushing myself and just, you know, learning new tricks every day, because I can't believe there's people that go and ride and do the same shit every single day and they don't change a thing. And I think that's, you know, that's completely boring to me. Like, I can't go ride the same thing every day and, you know, feel like, oh, this is working. I like to have diversity, and you know, some days, like most of the time when I go ride the complex, I'll know, you know, there's sessions where I won't even touch the box jump. I'll just ride the mini ramp. And there's other sessions where I'll ride the box, but I won't ride the spine. And then there's, you know, you got to switch it up.
So is there no brilliant training regime here? It's you just kind of doing whatever feels fun that day and making a good point to hit everything?
Yeah, I don't like to do everything in one day. I like to do my big tricks one day, and then do B plus tricks the next day, and then work on linking everything together on the third day, and then repeat that. Because I think it's unhealthy to do quad whips every single day, 1080s every single day, double flips every single day, because you're pushing it, and it's not about how many times you get it right. It's about how many times you get it wrong before you get it right. And I think, to me, if I've done 10 quad whips in a row, it's only a matter of time I'm going to slip my pedals. And to me, if I land a trick first go every single day, like, done, I won't need to do it again, because I've already done it. And that's how I ride contests. Like, I'll do a triple whip in practice, and then when it comes to the contest, I'll do a quad whip, or if I want to. I don't plan on doing quad whips, but if I want to, I will. But until we won't know until the time comes.
Do you really plan your runs out, or is it kind of whatever you're feeling at the time?
I definitely plan my runs out. I visualize everything, and I go through, like, I put myself in my own shoes before I'm even on the course. Like, I'll be laying in bed, for instance, looking at the course on my phone for 20 minutes, just staring at it. And I'll be like, where do I start? Where are my key tricks going to be? I'm going to need more energy to do this trick, so I'm going to put it in the start, so I got more energy to do that trick, yada yada yada. And that's pretty much where I'm at. I plan everything. Everything is choreographed, or everything is down to a T, exactly how I want it. The line, the tricks, the transfers, everything is down to a T. And I think that's just my personality too, is like, I have a goal and I'm going to go reach it, and nothing's going to stop me.
What can we expect from you out there this weekend?
You can just expect Brandon Loupos to be there and just to have fun. And
he's already here. He's actually right here, right now.
You're going to see Brandon Loupos, the BMX rider, out there having fun and just enjoying France. Like, I'm stoked to be back here. It just sucks that it got off to a rough start, but
you've never won one of these, have you?
I've never won a Montpellier stop. It's the only stop.
Gunning for that?
Obviously, yeah. It'd be cool to get 2 in a row. Well, would it be 3? Because Saudi Arabia, but
sure.
2.5.
2.5.
It'd be cool to win 2 in a row in the UCI points, but it's hard when you got guys like Logan Martin, Nick Bruce, Jack Clark, and it's just cool to be in that mix. Just be that one of those main guys, and I'm blessed to be up here. And hard work pays off, and we're gonna see it here this weekend. Whoever wins works the hardest.
Final question. Tell us about this beard thing.
I've been getting a lot of compliments on it. Not good ones. I just say compliments.
Comments. Compliment implies positivity.
Well, I take it as positive. Pretty much all the guys out there are so clean cut and just so, like, professional, and stand up and stiff as a board and say all the right things, and they do the right things. For me, ever since I was a kid, I just wanted to be different, and that's why I rode bikes. Everyone played football, everyone played soccer, or everyone skated, but I wanted to ride bikes, and it's just like a natural thing for me just to be different. And I want this beard, and I like to think that when I'm on the course and you see a guy in a Rockstar helmet with a beard, that it'll be Brandon Loupos and not Nick Bruce or Logan Martin, because they won't have a beard. And it's just like a personality thing. I like it. It's, if you don't like it, that's cool, but I like it. That's all that matters.
I don't like it. Is it cool?
You.
We can end it with that. That's a good ending.
All right. Peace, guys.